Why are we all silent?
There we go. Hi. We are live, everybody.
Welcome to, what is it, Psychic Panel.
Yes, the Psychic Panel.
Yes.
The
Look, I
Hollywood
thought she said
Square.
piano first.
Well, it could be that.
Hollywood Squares. I love it. Oh, that's too funny.
what
Should
we
we
got?
introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hi, I'm
Sure.
Kyle Treese Cranston. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual consultant, and my channel is at Kyle Treese Cranston. I will put it. I'll just put in the link. I'll put it in the chat. And yeah, please like and subscribe. We're excited to have you here today. We're doing current events and political questions.
Yep.
I'll put everyone's channels on there while you guys are talking.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Denise, you're
Go ahead.
next.
Oh, magic. I'm Denise Fletcher Tarot. I've been doing this for about 1.5 years on YouTube. I've been doing it all my life. Just lived my life. And I always thought I was a weirdo. And I just didn't understand why other people didn't see things the way I did. And then as I got older and found out about you guys on YouTube and connecting and go, oh, wow, I'm not such a weirdo after all. So that's where I'm at. I read tarot cards, pendulum. I am very intuitive, an empath beyond means. Oh, God. I'm a very empath. I actually will feel other people's discomforts physically and emotionally. And then once I get somebody to validate, I'll say, when I'm doing a show, I'll say, hey, does somebody have a left shoulder hurting? And then somebody, yeah, I do. And it's like, as soon as they acknowledge it, the pain goes away. So I'm figuring that must be validation on my part.
That happens to me too when I do readings. I'll feel body pain, and then once they acknowledge it, I'm like, phew, it's gone.
Yeah, it goes away. So that's it.
I put all our channels in the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Well, I'm Jackie at Jackie B Readings. I've been doing tarot for years, but never to the point where I thought I was going to be doing like readings or live readings. So I've always been an empath, and you know how you always knew it, but you didn't know what it was called. So now, when I watched through the community, I just started, eventually got to the point where I was interacting with people in the chat. And then when I started becoming members, doing membership, that's when I really, really realized I didn't know that these were my gifts and that, I need to use them. So it was like, I kept getting, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I said, let's use these gifts. So start using them. So I do personal readings, and I also do, because I'm here, current events with the psychic panel. So thank you.
Thanks, Jackie. And I'm Nate from the YouTube channel called The Third Wish. I'm a card reader, but I also get psychic messages and do mediumship. I started to read playing cards when I was 9 years old, so as a child. And I'm really passionate about this. And I'm delighted to be with 3 awesome ladies on this panel. We always have a lot of fun. We always take your questions. And so I felt like we're ready to rock and roll.
All right. I have one question so far that I've starred. Is the ATAI, is that space thing? Is that atlas?
Yeah.
So sing
ATA.
That's that space thing, isn't it? That atlas thing?
I heard somebody talk about, but I've been trying. I stay away from the news starting Friday so I can have a fresh read.
I do too.
Maybe Sarah, can you tell us a little bit what that is? We're not really attuned to it.
Yeah. And what country?
See.
Anyone maybe on the chat or sing, if you can tell us.
According to,
and then we're ready to take your questions. So any other questions you might have?
Yeah. Current event questions.
Yes.
I'm looking for some. I know Denise had a couple she wrote down that we can do in the meantime while we're waiting on this.
Yeah.
I have a couple, so I'm looking it up right now to find out what it is.
No problem.
It looks
Yeah,
like
people
it's a
it's only the
stock.
delays of coming in. It's a lot of delays sometimes.
Yeah, I
Since
have it on slow.
I see.
Well,
You see
here
a
we go.
209. You see someone put in there. Yeah, there you go.
You want me to share? It's ATI. ATAI. Consider the following points. ATAI is a biotechnology company focused on mental health solutions. It develops and invests in psychedelic and non-psychedelic compounds. The ones that Trump just signed for Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
ATA, you know what I'm talking about? It's that psychedelic drug. It's like a mushroom or something.
Oh, okay.
And so it emphasizes a science-driven approach to drug development.
Okay.
So that's what they're referring to with that question.
So for it going up, do you mean the stock going up or for when them implementing it?
Yeah, or like going on as an
Going up.
IPO or
becoming available. They should have put.
Why don't we just read the energies around this business as a kind of
because it's a biotech company.
I thought it was that Atlas thing.
The 3i Atlas.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I don't know why he told me to pick from my cat deck, and the first card I got was the devil. I was going to start laughing. I was going to switch it. This is heavy laughing. And this even says here, temptations, addictions. Like, as soon as I saw it, it was just so funny. All the green.
Do you think it might cause addictions?
That's why I'm getting. Because I wasn't even paying attention. I was just reading, and I just picked the deck with shuffling, and these are the cards that pulled out and everything. And then I got the Five of Wands too. You know, there's going to be some issues that are going to go along with it also, what they're up to. So it's going to be, it even says here, setbacks. It's going to be some issues going on. I don't know if it's going to be financially or what's going to cause to people with that. So they're going to have to, I got the Hermit card after that. There's going to be a lot of reflection and light put on this eventually. So I don't know if they're going to have to change course or something comes out about money, but that's what I got. I thought I was going to have another deck, but pick that deck.
I'm happy to continue on. I got the 9 of Wands. So people who are actually having challenges and difficulties in their health or mental health. What I heard, this is more psychically, that they're playing with fire. And look at that. I got the Fool and Death. So I think that they're really playing with fire. And I'm feeling more that there's a real conflict in terms of making money versus the ethics of dealing with something like this. It just doesn't vibe well.
Yeah.
I'm ready. And I got this pretty much the same message because the first card I pulled was a 2 of Wands. And that's a decision that's going to be made between, they're planning, they're aspiring. And then I got the 4 of Swords. So it's automatically going to be delayed. It's not going to happen soon because the King of Swords, I think this to me means the legal justice system. So I pulled a angel card for validation and it says don't stop. So what I took from this reading is that yes, but not at this time. It's not a good time for it because it's just not the right time. That's what I got for it. So I hope that helps.
I got the 4 of Swords too. Just in a different deck. I got the 4 of Swords, and I feel like there's going to be like delays and pauses, and I also feel like this is gonna I don't feel like it's good. I feel like it's gonna hurt people. I feel like they're gonna, maybe when they're doing testing, they're gonna run into a lot of obstacles, and like the people that are doing like testing for it, I don't know if they're gonna pass like FDA but I feel like it's harmful. And then I got the 8 of Water, which is walking away. Walking away. It's like cutting, like just stacking up your cups and walking away.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. And I got the balance card, and I feel like that it's not a very balanced. Yeah, like I just feel like it's like I said, I feel like when they do testing, they're going to come up with all kinds of issues. I feel, and
Two
the FDA might have to step in.
decisions. Okay.
All right, I'm starring people. Kieran. And Kieran, I wanted to say that was hilarious what you said about it. I'm going to ask that question, the funny question you wrote. I have that starred, but we're going to do this one first.
For Vance coming up the rest of this year.
Ugh.
Happy birthday, Nate.
Yeah, happy birthday. Is it today or tomorrow? Happy
Tomorrow.
birthday.
So it's an
Happy
early.
birthday.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
a Taurus.
Yes.
Now I have to send those beans.
Yes, happy early pre-birthday. I always say take the whole month, even if it goes into Gemini.
It's a late Taurus.
Let's see, Vance.
Vance.
I just keep thinking like more mass buying stock in mascara.
Well, as soon as you said mascara, this car popped out. He's calculating his new strategizing, and she got mascara on.
Mascara. I love that. There's Mel the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
It calls him the Maybelline queen. It always makes me laugh every time he says that. The Maybelline queen. Maybe she's cool with it.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Anybody ready? I'm ready. If anybody else,
Go for it.
go ahead.
I'm slow.
The first card I pulled was a death card for Vance. I don't think his year's going to go so well, but Donald Trump did write that letter to him so that when something happens to him, he's given barking orders to Vance. He's got it ready for him. Yeah, they come out in the news this week that Trump has got a letter waiting in case he dies or gets impeached or something. So that's kind of ironic. The death card is the first one that pulled out because I wonder if that's the beginning of his year. Because the next is the Three of Pentacles. There's decisions being made behind the scenes. And then we got the Ten of Wands. So it's walking away. So does that mean he's walking away? And then we got the Temperance on top of that. People are bound by law and nature. So I'm thinking that what's happening is what they're saying is, I don't think he will, because the King of Wands, I think Rubio is going to, him and Rubio are working together right now to impeach Trump, or not, they're 25 him. So they're waiting.
No, Rubio was Trump's little bitch. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
you beat
Trump
Denise.
wants Rubio to be the president. He can't because of the laws. But the King of Wands is a deal maker, and he's a hell of a lot. Rubio's a heck of a lot better than Vance.
Mm-hmm.
So what this telling me is that I don't think Vance is. He may have the presidency title, but he's not going to be president.
He'll get nothing done.
No, I think Rubio and Susan Wiles and Stephen Miller and all those guys are going to continue running our country like they have been. And Trump just screws stuff up for him because he goes, he says things on through Truth Social, and then they have to go behind and clean everything up behind him with the lawyers and everything. Mm-hmm. So I think Vance will go in, but it's going to require someone to go bye-bye for him to.
Yep.
So that's what I got for Vance.
I'm happy to jump in real quick. The King of Pentacles, I don't do reverse, but when they come reverse, I honor them. King of Pentacles reverse is that's Trump being down right here. And it's obviously his goal to take over. That could be a pen, for example, on the letter. This is the Wheel of Fortune. He's waiting for his time. But I really don't see Five of Swords. Oops, this way. Five of Swords, I felt like even though his mind is on taking the presidency, I don't see that. And I just feel that it would be for a very, very short period of time. almost like I always compare that to, and we tend to forget about it. But at one point, Kamala Harris was president.
Mhm.
Yes, she was when Biden
For a
ran.
short period of time, a very short period of time. And I've always got the sense like he would be president for a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever that period is. A very short period. Yes.
And Trump is going in for that procedure now this month. He's
The
going. He's got
dental,
that.
another dental checkup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to go get his dental checked.
Well, I got the Ace of Pentacles. So right here, he sees this as prosperity. Like this is his moment. He's gonna make that money. See, you got the same thing. Look, power plays, because I did Oracle cards with being he's been tactical ever since he's got that position, period. But this year he really is truly doing it because he wants to make money. But like you guys talked about these delays, something happening, something's gonna move in fast. It really does, because this is the this is such a delay. I just keep getting that he thinks he got it, but he just doesn't. I don't know what it is, because this is the Eight of Wands. So let me reach out to you guys. Eight of Wands delays, and the thing is, they're gonna try to control it like they always do through bots, social media. They're always using the network. Look at him. I mean, look at him. He probably has that hair too. So but it's gonna come out, and this is in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. This is final card. The abuse of power. What he's done on top of everybody else. So I don't think it's gonna last long. He's not. Like you said. If he is, he's gonna be a sitting duck between the rest of this year. It's not. He can't do too much, because hopefully this means about the elections coming out the way they need to come out for the elections for the rest of the year. So.
As much as I can't stand Vance, I think he's smarter than we're giving him credit for. Because I was interpreting the Ace of Earth as his like stockpiling resources and like stockpiling maybe support. Because I also, for the Temperance, I read it as he's playing both sides.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Like playing both sides. I feel like he has an agenda, and he's maybe acts dumb, but I think he is, or someone's puppet master, pulling strings, or maybe he's the puppet master. Because I feel like he's really trying to like appease Trump and appease all the other people, but then when he gets in power, he's going to do what he wants to do. And then I got the Four of Earth, which is also like the extreme side. So I feel like right now he's playing both sides with the Temperance. The Temperate. Oh, I can't even.
I know.
There we go.
There you go.
But the Temperate's playing both sides, but then as soon as he gets in charge, he's gonna go extreme. That's what I'm feeling. And then I just feel like he's like stockpiling like resources, and he's doing stuff behind the scenes. That's kind of my read on it. Hopefully, I really hope he is a lame duck, though. I don't think he's gonna succeed, but he's already
trying.
Planning. Yeah, he's trying. He's making plans.
I wanted to mention we didn't talk about is that his wife is pregnant, and in none of our readings we see a baby or being a father.
Yeah,
again.
you're right.
None of that is showing up, and I've always felt a very strange energy around it.
Yeah.
If we're asking his year, we should have seen some sort of fatherhood, and none of that is showing.
Hi, Sherry.
So
that's interesting. Do you think they're faking her pregnancy?
Yeah, I heard it was surrogate.
Oh, okay.
Because the last photo, you know how we carry babies up high? This one was down just above her dropout area. You know, the bulge was way down here. It was like it slipped or something. Her thing.
It's like a so many meanings. Like it could be not his. It could be something's wrong. It could be that so many things.
What I'm saying is padding, Nate. It's a fake. You know, some women put fake tatas on. Well, this is she's got a fake baby right there.
She's doing the Lifetime Movie Network.
The fake vice presidential baby.
For entertainment, spiritual and educational purposes.
Oh my gosh.
I said tatas.
Oh my god.
I was being
Okay,
nice.
will he be held accountable by Congress for all the awful trade? All that trading needs to stop. It makes me so mad. These people are making so much money
Insider
while the
trade.
rest of us are starving.
You know what I liked before about all the trading and stuff? At least we didn't know about it, so we were stupid. You know, we were naive. We kind of knew, but we didn't know. Like now, it's just thrown in our faces. It's kind of worse.
I just heard the next administration's going to put the kibosh on a lot of that.
Oh, that insider trading is going to get really bad. I just feel like
Mississippi lost I guess Trump lost his support there or something. Anyway, whatever came out on the Mississippi's voting this week is detrimental to the Republicans, which is really funny because that's a red state, Mississippi, big time. So it's backfiring on them. So we'll be accountable. Will they shut down?
Nice.
Will the house flip?
I don't know. So I'm not gonna say anything, but first I got the death card, and then I clarified that with this card, loss and mourning. So I'm not sure if he will, I'm not gonna say it loud, or he won't, but will he be made? I got the death card and I got this to confirm it. So I don't know if loss or mourning is going to happen. And then there will be new beginnings, something coming out from this, maybe due to those actions. So there's, his health or something happens with him, because remember, there's always somebody forcing their hand. Could be us, the public, wanting to see justice from this. So if he doesn't get it, held accountable for, maybe his family and other members. And then I got also the judgment to confirm that. And then also, like always they do, terms agreed and deals made, because people are in an uproar over it. But I don't, like I said, with these two cards, I want to confirm it. I don't know if he will be there to be able to be held accountable at the time. So that's what I'm getting.
I can go on. Five of Cups, look at that. This is him looking at the Capitol, where the question was about Congress. We see Congress in this card. So clearly something is going on here for him. Mm-hmm. Knight of Swords, this is not going to be easy for him to deal with this. And Judgment, I like this card because, Judgment refers to justice, but also has a certain, it's soon. So we don't know how soon, but something is coming. It just feel like, again, like with this trade and insider trading, it just feel like there's just been so much. The way that the announcements were made about the war with the gas and the oil at the beginning of opening of the market, at the end, letting people know, it's just dirty, dirty, dirty.
Mm-hmm. You want me to go?
Go ahead. Yeah, I was starring. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm trying to star while you guys are talking.
The first thing I got was the Fool. So
trusting the universe.
New beginnings. And then the Wheel of Fortune was laid on top of it. Karma's coming for him. Because then we got the Hermit after that. So it's pursuing inner wisdom, guidance, solitude. He's going to be solitude. That's what I keep seeing him. Eventually, I don't know when, but I just see him sitting in a wheelchair with his head down, and they come over and,
I've always seen a wheelchair. It's been a year that I mentioned the wheelchair. So spot on. I keep saying that.
Yeah. And I always see him falling down. Like, how, when you're off balance and you just kind of like fall and you got to grab something to catch yourself before you hit the floor. That I've seen him do that 3 times. And then I asked Angel to validate, and it said, "Do not stop," which was strange. And then it said, "Yes, he will be prosecuted.
Yes.
Don't stop prosecuting him. Don't stop going after him. But yes, he will be." Awesome. Please be right.
I feel like someone else. I feel like what Jackie said. I don't think he's going to be around when it happens. I may be mentally incapacitated for entertainment purposes only, because I got the 2 of fire, and I feel like there's someone else is going to take the fall for it, or to someone else. I don't know, whoever, if he has like a partner, or if there's someone else that's gonna do the time for his crime. I know, bad rhyme though. And then I got the 10 of Cups, which makes me think that his family, like I always go back to what Linda says. She sees his family, like them raiding their house and then like losing stuff, and I cannot wait for that to happen. But I feel like his family is going to be the one that, like, they're going to take the money from them, or like what they owe, and then yeah, exactly. They're gonna be the ones that kind of pay the price for it. And then I got the 6 of Air, and I really feel like the next person that's coming in 2028 is gonna heal a lot of this, and there's gonna be a lot of healing around it. It's gonna really start to help healing our country, and to start like putting like those things in place to protect this stuff from happening. And there's good, because this is Rescue Cat. And I really strongly feel that 2028 is gonna be a much better year. But man, can we just get a time machine? Because seriously, I don't know how much more I could take, y'all.
Bewitch. I would like Bewitch.
You like what? Oh, my cards, they're little witch cards. So they remind me of Bewitch. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. They're so cute.
Yeah. You know,
and I see a lot of cats on your deck. Is it a cat deck, or they just happen to draw more cats? I'm just curious.
I know we got a lot of cat decks.
It's witches, but they have a cat on each one, I think, because cats are associated, like they're black cats, like they're familiar. Yeah, it's cute. It's very cute, but there's like little cats on each one. They're like the little cat's like helper, or the little witch's helper, I guess. They're cute. It's I love them. I think they're cute. This is probably my favorite question of the day from our friend Karen. What will Joe do it? I'm like, can we stick him with the Bermuda Triangle? He's so annoying. That guy's voice, like, sometimes my husband will like listen to something, and I'm like, if that is Joe Rogan, turn it off now or go in another room.
He's whiny.
I cannot stand him. I can't even watch news radio anymore, the reruns, because it's freaking Joe Rogan. I used to love that show. Ruin it. His character was really good too.
What was the one where the Onion took over? Oh, the one that said that the school shootings in Massachusetts or someplace was fake. The one that he was always.
Oh, Alex something, or
Alex Jones. Alex Jones. I heard Onion bought that thing from him, or he lost it. I mean, he totally.
I love the Onion.
And the Onion now goes on there and does his podcast. So I only caught one so far, but it's ripping them apart. I mean, it's definitely making fun of the Republicans. If you don't know what Onion is, Nate, it is a news source here in the United States. It might be worldwide, but they take news articles and blow them up and make them exaggerated.
Oh.
You know, they'll say, well,
they're hilarious.
Yeah, they're very funny.
Okay, yes. I've heard about it, but never seen it. Yeah.
They're very funny.
Let's see.
So, Joe Rogan.
Let me pick one more card. All right.
Joe Rogan will come out smelling like a rose. I just heard that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope not, but.
All right. So what I got for him is his deals, or something's going to come out about him more. I mean, you can't really see this, but this is the moon reverse. So it told me, and then normally, like, I'm like the same way. I don't read reversals until spirit tells me. So normally it would be read like this, but it told me to read it like this, the aspect. And the reason why they said that was because there's some doors closing for him. So something's not manifesting right for him. And he also got the 5 of Pentacles. So he's going to deal maybe with some financial issues getting due to this. And reason, and it's so funny because I keep getting that he's being silenced. Censorship came up. I got an Oracle card that told me to pull with that. And then he also got the Emperor card upside down. I was like, wow, they really reversing on him. So whatever it is, it's not going his way, you guys. Financially, I mean, I don't, people think because they're making money, they're making great financial decisions for the long term. But I'm kind of getting here, the way he may live his lifestyle, if that money gets cut off, it's not going to be, he may not be retiring in his desert island like he would like to. And he may also, because he knows stuff, he could be living in fear too. I got an Oracle card to go with that reverse. So maybe he knows something and he better keep himself silent. All right. Could have been extra money he could have been getting we never knew about. I mean, you never know where they say stuff for certain people. So that's why
Jackie, what deck is that? That deck's awesome. That Oracle deck. What deck is that?
Oh, it's the I think the Trish James deck. Here, I'll get it for you real quick. Make sure I have the right one. Oh, yeah, Forecaster Oracle. I couldn't remember. I make sure I had the right. I want to say it right. So
it's cool.
The Forecaster Oracle deck.
I like that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can
ready?
Go for it.
Yeah. Interesting. I got healing. So it made and healing followed by transformation. And so I wonder is maybe there is a health issue here that maybe will come up. And then interestingly enough, the final card was possibilities. And you see the desert. So this is interesting. The question about the desert island. And it says possibilities. So, I'm not literally saying, but he might retire due to health issues for entertainment, educational, and spiritual purposes only.
Yeah.
His brain fell out. Got to have one first. The first thing I pulled for Joe Rogan was the Sun card. And that kind of went along with that message that I got that this is where he thinks he's at. This is his persona for himself. But then you got the 7 of Cups. So confusion is, he knows that the Republican and the MAGA is going down. So he's going, okay, what am I going to do? I've got all these 7 million followers. And if they start, they're turning on me, what am I going to do? That I got the 5 of Pentacles, Jackie. When you said it, I went, yeah, he's loss of money. And then he's got the 8 of Cups. He's going to be going away. He's got to change what he's doing because it's just, the MAGA's gone.
It's
Trump's
minimized.
popularity was, 27% this week, the first of this week?
Yeah,
last week. We're already in the new week. And then I ended up with the 7 of Wands as the outcome for Joe Rogan. Defending his position for supporting. He's going to have to battle his way back to, if he even can save himself. That's all I have for Joe.
I got the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups first, and I just feel like I don't feel like he's happy right now. I feel like there's something going on with him where he's like, I feel like there's some regret on his end, where he's just like not happy. Like he's not happy on either side, whatever sides those are. And then I got the 4 of Air, which is another card where just like he's just not. He knows that there's like a problem and he doesn't know what like the resolution for it is. Like he doesn't really know what to do about it. There's just something going on with him. And then I got the 2 of Fire, but usually that means partnerships. But for me, I'm really hyper focused on the Z, which is Archangel Zadkiel, which is the Archangel of forgiveness. I wonder if he's going to like beg people for forgiveness and try to like switch sides and be like, oh no, I was wrong and blah blah blah, and like try to like, and also too there's roses on here. Denise, there's 2 roses on there. So I wonder if he's going to try to play the like victim card and like switch and then try to be like, please, I apologize, please, and like, ugh. And then, oh my God, Artist did the funniest thing about him. Artist, what you said was so funny about him being like a knuckle dragging mouth breather. I was gonna put it up, but I can't find it now. It was really funny. Oh, it was funny. Did everyone go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, the next one is so Gabriella, Karen and I kind of read a little bit on this on Friday when we were doing our political show. So I'm curious.
That's a great question.
It's a really good question.
Yeah.
I
feel like it's already happening.
It is. Canada.
Yeah.
We found out from Lulu that Canada, they have their prime minister sucks, and he's pretty terrible.
And where she lives at, over in the west side.
Mm-hmm. She said it's awful. Coney or they call him Clowny.
Not the prime minister.
No.
Is that Coney? She said whoever Coney is.
You switch decks.
Is bad news. I'll look it up. I think that's right.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Carney. My bad. I had the name
He's
wrong.
good.
They call him
He's
Clowny.
Clowny.
But it's great. I think he's good.
I do. He's he's awesome. If
She
it
said
wasn't
he was
for
horrible.
Canada, if it wasn't for him, yeah, she has that beliefs.
Oh,
Like people
I
are like
think
out
she
of
was
work.
good.
he is good.
Oh, he is? Oh, I thought he was bad news.
No,
No,
People are out of
he's-
work. Oh.
He's been
Oh
very
no.
strong fighting Trump. Very, very strong.
I thought he was bad news bears because she said he was like
No,
people are out of
Carney
work.
is No, he
Oh.
saved Canada.
Yeah, because they were trying to hit down this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Anybody ready? I'm ready.
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. What I got is the Queen of Wands was the first card that popped up, and it's going to be, wow, I think a public speaker, a female public speaker over in Europe is going to. I just heard that Italian woman. I just saw her.
Isn't she pretty fascist though?
Right, she is right. She's very right wing, but she is turning. She is slowly coming back this way to the left. She might come like just under the center of. I think she'll become a civilized human being, because the next card I pulled was the death card. So that's what's crowning them right now. The manga's dying. In fact, I had good news saying that Maloney, that's her name.
Oh yeah, I can remember the name. Yeah,
Maloney, and I was impressed. I'm happy because she was really right winger. And the Knight of Cups is the next card, so it's negotiating, methodical, the seducer. They're moving away from that, but the Ten of Wands is the final card. I don't think it's going to be much longer, because with Mississippi turning blue this week,
That's huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
massive.
that was a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching the news yesterday because I quit watching all week. So that's what I have. It's going away. They're European countries are going back to democracy. Hungary just went back to democracy. And Germany just fought their right wingers this past year. They told them they can't put their flags up. They can't do nothing.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's definitely we're coming back to a democracy in the world.
I'll go real quick. The next card, the first card I have is comparison. So they're able to make the differences between what's going on in the US and what's going on, and even in Europe. And even though They supported a lot of leaders, supported Trump. Now they have to disassociate themselves from Trump, and that creates a void. This is the complete void, and now they're gonna go and do new things. It's this card called experiencing, and so they are gonna be looking at different directions, because the vast majority of Europeans do not like Trump. And they might have been voting right wing at some point, or extreme right, but seeing the Trump disaster, it's something that's just making people change their mind on those leaders.
Well, I got all the time. My spirit kept saying "S-whole country." They look at what he's done to us. This card even says, and this is the Ten of Swords, public humiliation. Like, look where the U.S. looks like now due to these issues. And not even just overall, but they notice that they don't even want to take the chance to travel. They don't know if they're gonna get picked up. You know what I mean? Like, they look at like this used to be, I think the illusion that was put on here, they realized they were delusional about where our country looked like and where it's going. So they're like, I don't want that, because it's messing up people in so many ways. And because of social media and videos I keep getting, people get to see more of an aspect. You just have to watch the mainstream news. And look, they're walking away 8 of Cups. Look at that. They're like, oh, we ain't going through this. That's how I keep getting like, and this card even says walking away. Like they're not going to take time for this. So, and then like she talked about the woman, there she is, the resources to help, the Queen of Pentacles. They're not going, they realize that's not benefiting what their agendas are, especially when it comes to their money. Okay, the resources. And it does say this, because of seeing our situation, it will improve the situation overall. So they know that route is not really working, and they see this as a competent administrations to come. So we're basically showing off our cards and making ourselves vulnerable. Also, I keep getting those messages from ourselves, so the US. Yep.
I need to address a comment. Somebody accused me in the comments of spreading disinformation on P-Dashy. I was not. I was simply saying what another person told me. That's all I was saying. I was not calling. I didn't say I called him clowny. I was saying, oh, that is what I was told. So do not accuse me of that. I don't appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sorry, that's really upset me. Okay, so I got some really good cards. Actually, I got the sun. So I feel like, yeah, like what everyone is saying, that like people are going to see what's happening, and it's like almost hopeful that like, they're going to, I just feel like there's a lot of, like really good that's going to come out like of the woodwork, which is going to be awesome. And then I got the star too. So like hope and faith. So I do know that like we're seeing a lot of like kind of bad right now, but I feel like there's also a lot of good going on in the background too. So I feel like that's going to really prevail in the very end. And then I got the magician. And I just feel like I think what we're going to learn from all of this is what the power of the people, the power of people getting together and collaborating and like standing up and fighting for their rights. And I really feel like there's going to be a lot of good coming from the bad eventually.
Eventually.
So.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what's next. Okay. James Spear. What do we got, James?
Oh, good question, James.
To release.
Oh, they're supposed to be 2 videos. Why do they always do that to us? Schedule it for next month.
It's a distraction. It's the only distraction that Trump has with everything. It's pretty low, but I said it like a couple weeks ago. He would use UFO as a distraction.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, every time we get close to the Epstein files, he comes up with something new.
Yeah. So there was the war. There was
Yeah.
It's a distraction.
Death of the Epstein files. Death of the Epstein files. That's what he's trying. I think, all right, you guys, you see how I am like this? I'm like this by myself. Thank God I live alone, because I would drive my roommates crazy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Denise, go ahead.
Okay. I have the death card. That was funny because it popped right out. So
You've gotten that a bunch today.
Yeah.
I know, you know what that means when I have my own little thing with that. It's going to become the end of something that's been irritating the hell out of me. So that's why I'm going to have. So when that comes out in my readings, I know it's a message to moi. So then I got the Ace of Cups after that. So I think this is going to be a little prize. They're going to go, oh, here, let's give it to them because here's the 10 of Cups right afterwards. Oh, we got all this big, look at 200 videos. Keep them busy for 3 hours. And then they'll have the King of Wands, which to me is someone who's skeptic and brash is going to come back and go, oh, they're fake. They're fake.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Six of Pentacles, and then afterwards we're going to get little pittances. They're making it out to be this big thing, and it's going to turn out to be a pittance. That's what I got from that for the video thing. It's not going to be anything.
Yeah,
No.
That's what I got. All right, just same thing. Look, shaky ground. They're just trying to make the cover up. And look at, he wants to keep sitting on his throne. I got the King of Cups emotionally. This is something they feel like, oh, okay, we put this, like you said, put this out there, something shiny. So I should have card for that one. So that's what I got for that. And then, like you just said, they're being strategic. They're pivoting. That's exactly what they're trying to do right now, because they're sitting here contemplating what can we do to distract these people from those files. And this, it's a shame. Like this is a 4 of Cups. I don't know if you guys can see because I know it's shiny, but they just keep doing things to distract us. But one thing I keep getting, because he not only did what he did trying to do this war situation, his hands are tied. Got the Devil card. This is not enough. People need to be able to afford their everyday life. And I just keep getting, it's not going to matter because people are fed up. It's not going to close the situation. He may think it's going to close something, but it's not, because people's intuition, I got the Moon card, what's hidden will be revealed. People are tired. I just keep seeing bunches of hundreds and thousands of people. I keep getting, maybe hot outside, but I just keep getting, they ain't got time for that. They're trying to keep the lights on. I don't know why. This is nothing. This is not going to do anything to satisfy people's needs.
I do feel like it's going to be like for the distraction piece, like successful. Because I got the victory card. I feel like with anything with the files, it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be entertaining, but they are going to be successful in like distracting people. But I got the 10 of Earth, which makes me wonder if people are going to like find comfort in it and knowing that there is life out there. You know what I mean? Like, because I also got the Star. So even though it's a distraction, I feel like people, it's not going to be like bad information. It's going to be information that people are actually, that's like kind of gives people hope for like, maybe there's better out there.
I keep hearing validation. Validation is what I keep hearing in my head.
But
Where's my money? It could be the squirrels and no.
I don't know why I keep getting people mad. They're like, I want my money. I want to live. I don't know. I just keep getting, it's not going to be enough to hold things down for that length of time they want.
Yeah,
you think he's going to try to scare us saying, well, the aliens are coming. We don't know. There might be an invasion. Do you feel that?
I can see it. I can
and
see
we're all going, come on down. We keep calling you guys.
Like Independence Day.
Come on.
Real quick, I got the 2 of Pentacles. This feels really like the distraction with what's going on overseas, meaning Iran, and kind of tying into Jackie's card. The Hangman is tied up, is really tied up, and so this is just it's really a sense of doesn't have any other. I mean, it's pretty pathetic that it doesn't have any other distraction than their foes. I mean, think about it.
Yeah. I just think it's short. I'm not saying people are not gonna watch the videos and do all that, but I just feel like people have other things to do, like make sure they have a shelter, to make sure they have food, make sure they have money. Like, I don't know. It's just not gonna last the way they want it to. Look at the shiny objects. They looking at it for like months, for years.
I know.
So
I don't know why humans think that they're so much better than anything or anyone else. I mean, we're here. Why can't there be others?
Of course.
You know,
yeah, I want to watch X-Files.
Yeah, we have multiple of everything.
From everything I've heard about from people that like connect with them, that they're beautiful beings. Like beautiful, peaceful beings that can, you know, from everything that I've heard from other readers that actually can connect to like,
yeah,
I've never connected to that, to like the aliens before.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, you guys need another question, don't you? Let's do this.
Yeah.
This one's about Lake Tahoe. So it looks like there's something going on with their.
Oh,
I heard something about that faintly.
That is, if I'm whoever this is, Gretchen, let me know if this is what it's about. It's about the AI being built and they're taking the water.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that one's about.
See, I absorb so much information all the time. I have to stop absorbing. I didn't watch any news yesterday.
Me neither. Not today either. Yeah, and I ain't watched much on Friday. Probably sleep on it. It's like out. Let's see.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Our country sucks, Nate, so bad right now. I'm 70, you guys, and I have never, ever in my life, except back in the 60s, when Vietnam War was in full thing. Yeah, when it was in full, there was everybody was living in our house. We were in the basement. We had people on the first floor. We were sleeping in the attic because the economy was so bad. No jobs, no nothing because of a freaking war over in Vietnam. People dying. Then we had the riots in Detroit at that same time as I was growing up.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
This is horrible now. It's like then. That reminds me of those days.
That's so awful.
I know. Totally put my
actually. You know, there was actually I live kind of near Missouri, and there was a town in Missouri that just fought an AI, like the whole town gathered together and fought, like they were going like behind the people's backs and doing secret meetings. There was a huge article about it, and the town banded together and was able to stop it. And a friend of mine just posted it. There really is power with the people.
There was also a town in Georgia where all of a sudden people realized they didn't have water pressure. And then they realized that the water was taken away to use for like a data center, and they never told anyone, and there was just no water pressure, and it was all done like in the background, in the shadow.
I believe it.
That's like me being in Michigan. We get a lot of our electricity from Canada. So when Trump was putting the tariffs on Canada, he was screwing us over in the northeast United States, Michigan, across, because that's where we get a lot of our power. Like, I think it was like 25 or 30%.
Yes.
Okay. I'm ready. If
you can go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I got the 8 of Cups. They're walking away. I got a feeling they're going to fight it and they'll probably win, because then the 4 of Pentacles, everybody's hanging on to money. I think I think the billionaires are all losing. They're losing money really fast right now. I don't know why. I just see them. I know the stock market is good, but that doesn't affect. That's not their pocket money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's their gambling money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do when, like, if we went to the stock or to the casino. So, then the Magician was the next card. It's a power trend that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's power and mind. They want to control, but then the Two of Swords it's going to be difficult for them to get it through, just because Tahoe's got a lot of money in that area, Lake Tahoe. That's a very wealthy area. And so they're going to get the Three of Swords in the end. The power company's not going to get it. They're not going to get that water from there, because that'll destroy that lake. That's a gorgeous lake in the mountains. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, Gretchen. I think you're safe. I hope
believe
so.
so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, real quick, I saw death.
Yeah.
I think this is not gonna last. And then the start, there's definitely a lot of hope. Just as simple as that. Yeah.
Yep. I got basically, this is the money. This is them trying to come in there, charge in the business itself. And then I also got here, people know about the scarcity of it. So while they're making money, they're taking their resources. All right. And then they're always trying to, I told this is my smooth talking card. Look at the Knight of Cups, trying to smooth talk, get this put in. But then I also got the cat showing up. The people are going to come out. Look at them. They're going to come out. They will. Somebody that we don't know that's working on the right side is surveilling them. Just as they're doing everything else, they're surveilling them. And then I got teamwork makes the dream work. I always call this card, tells me Three of Pentacles. People are going to come together. I keep getting unity from this. It's going to come together with their resources and fight this. Because what I liked about the clarify, look, people take action. Look, civil unrest in this area. People will take the action. And when it comes down to it, it's so funny. I keep getting, I don't know, there's a woman or just feminine, divine feminine energy. It's going to happen. People's emotions is poured into this. So I don't feel it happening either. So.
I got unity. So I really do feel like the people are going to band together. It's going to be great. I think it's also going to inspire other areas. I think the more people band together and fight these kinds of things, the more inspiration. Also, we have 333 people in the room right now. I don't know. I feel like that's very telling. So that's such a good angel number.
Yes.
So that kind of feels like I kind of got the chills, but they're gonna like find new methods to like band together. And then I got the Three of Wands, which is waiting for the ships to come in. It's like they're gonna be waiting for like the rewards to come. And then I got the Victory card again. So I feel like the people are going to be very successful in stopping this. I really do. I have good feelings about it. So
yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't know, you guys, I know everybody kind of predicts doom and gloom in our future, but through this whole time, I even see the doom and gloom, but I always see this bright white light with a yellow.
Yeah. Because the doom and gloom is just temporary. This is not very long anymore. It is gonna get worse, but it's gonna get much better afterwards. Yes.
And
I agree. We haven't hit rock bottom yet, but we're gonna rebuild. It's gonna be a beautiful future.
Yeah, it will be.
Did everyone go? Sorry, because I was looking at starring things. Everyone went. How are we doing on time, everybody?
Can I guess from one more question?
One more question?
Yeah.
There's so many good ones. Oh, I kind of like, should I just pick like a good one? Or should I go in order? Because there's a lot of good ones.
Whichever one.
Whatever you feel.
I kind of want to do this one because it kind of freaks me out, but like.
Which one?
Oh yeah, about that. I saw that question too. Yeah, I saw it earlier. Yeah.
Well, that'll be a quick yes or no.
Let me see.
Because I'm like, please no. Please no.
I'm finally healthy. I went and I just rose heck with my primary care provider. Well, I didn't. My way of doing heck is what I do here. I just make them laugh and then they give me what I want.
I read somewhere,
my-
God, I
I
can't
got a
remember
friend-
where. There's some kind of pill coming out to help with COVID, to help, like, instead of a shot, there's some kind of pill coming out. God, I can't remember where I saw it.
Yeah, my doctors, they don't understand that my body doesn't like certain drugs because it shuts my throat down.
Mm.
Oh,
And I keep telling them I can't breathe, and they think it's my lungs and my heart, and it never is. And for 5 years I've been telling them it's my throat, and they don't believe me. Of course, my chakra is probably all screwed up. Clear the chakra. What a pandemic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's gonna be big. What?
One more
I just
card.
went.
I hear Jackie laughing, giggling. Well, I pulled angel cards for this one.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Take action.
Mm.
Otherwise, prepare. Be ready. There's something better. And I think that's what it's telling us. It's better. Yes, we're going to have a pandemic, but not need to worry. I think we've learned from COVID, and I think we're going to use a lot of the same hands, the mask. In fact, I wore a mask every time I went out just because I don't go out enough. So my immune system can't deal with, say, Jackie, you're always out in public. And
when I go doctor's office, anything like that, pharmacy, mask is on.
And so I don't. I stay in my house. If I go out, it's once every 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't get exposed to the germs. So yes, I think we're going to, but it's not going to be. But I think it's going to be much better than COVID.
Do you think it's more of like an endemic? Isn't that the different one instead of or like what's the difference? The endemic is smaller, right?
More limited.
More limited.
Ways.
Yeah.
I feel like I've predicted that when I did my 2026 prediction, and now we have 2 viruses right now, antivirus and Ebola. Yes, and so 10 of Wands, a burden. Yeah, that doesn't mean it is a pen. Oh,
got the same thing. 10 of Wands.
And I like that on yours it says responsibilities, because it's going to boil down to responsibility. With the Hermit, I have to say that kind of signals some social distancing or careful energy here.
Yeah.
But also 10 of Cups, I think there's a lot of hope in terms of how we can deal with this. I don't think personally we learned that much from the previous one, but we still learned something. And so whatever we've learned will be used. But yeah, and I've always got the sense of something with the environment or food.
That's why I felt about with this containment. To clarify with that 10 of Wands. That's why I felt like something that's contaminated. They're not gonna tell us, but
yeah.
Why would they do that?
They're not gonna tell us. They're not. That's why because I also got the wellness. Look at that. Vital healthcare wellness is all about our health, and that there's going to be a woman, Queen of Cups. You don't hear about it because we don't hear about a lot of stuff. They want to tell us what they want to tell us. Somebody really working on it on the back end of it. I keep getting, so it won't be anything really major, but we still gonna. I hope you're washing your hands now. That's just me. Wash your hands. Regardless, but yeah, there's gonna eventually, when they do find out, someone's got to step up and do a tactical response so it really doesn't spread, especially in our country. And I think it will start from other countries. We may be hearing it more from outside more, until then they'll actually talk about it. Yeah, they'll talk about it. And then the last card I got here is about the recovery. This is the 3 of Swords in reverse. That's why I like these cards for political. then we're gonna recover from it. So, but sad thing is they're not really. So they're not gonna talk about. There's people gonna be doing stuff, so it doesn't become a major thing. I just keep getting. So it won't be nothing like it was in 2020. So, but wash your hands.
But it is true that the current administration removed a lot of layers at the CDC and in
It
hospitals.
did.
I mean,
Did they
even
destroy the website?
Nate, Nate, how they went after our Medicaid in this country? What a lot of people don't understand is Medicaid is also used by senior citizens who are retired and on Social Security who have Medicare.
yes,
And then they have Medicaid, and a lot of veterans also, and a lot of people with children with disabilities and everything depended on Medicaid. Well, they took and wiped it out. I've lost 2 doctors in my local little clinic right over here by my house just this year already. And one was my doctor.
wow.
And I had to find another one. And then my insurance got all screwed up. So you guys just bear with us. I believe I see the future is going to be good in 2027. I do. I see it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to start getting better then.
It
I
will.
feel like 2028 is going to be good. 2032 is going to be really good.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
going to be
And
in a good place then.
I mean, I would even say once we pass the midterms, we're gonna have some breathing room here. I feel like
Spirit says we're
Mhm.
going to get contentment and inner peace soon. It's going to take
Yeah.
time. It may not be. We want it tomorrow. We want it now, but that's what my card told me to pull out for. Yeah, it's coming. So let's get through this.
I actually feel like there it is going to be contained too, because I got the King of Wands, but I don't know if you can see, but look how he's looking at this map, and it looks like he's just
Yeah, I
pointing
see
to a
that map.
specific area.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to hit the US. I don't know if it's going to hit North America. I feel like it's more other side of the world, which makes me sad for them because I don't like that, but that's kind of what I'm
Maybe
feeling.
war-torn areas.
That's
they-
where they don't
where
have
the-
like the resources or like
cleansing. They won't have the clean waters and medicine and
that could be where the food contamination that Nate was kind of seeing come in, like
Yeah.
maybe because they're not able to get the supplies they need, or they're having to eat things that aren't.
Yeah.
And then I got
Totally.
the 9 of Water, which is the wishes come true card. So I feel like it won't be as obviously as bad as COVID, and hopefully they're going to be able to contain it quicker. Maybe because like what we've learned from the past, maybe
Yeah.
finally we've learned something where we can be able to stop it. And then I got the Dreamer, which is a fresh
good.
start, which is
Yeah.
like, pushing your fears aside, leap of faith. So that gives me hope that it's either going to be like dealt with quickly, or it's not going to be as bad as maybe because COVID was so bad, like it's going to be like smaller compared to that. I have heard there's like a couple cruise ships where people are really sick on them and they're like docked.
I know.
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel so bad for them. Ugh.
My gosh, she went by so fast. This is so much
I
fun.
know it did. Well, thank you
and
everybody for
all-
coming.
Yeah, and all the people that are on the chat, really, it would be awesome that you go and subscribe to everyone's channels here, whether it's Kyle, Denise, Jackie, or myself. Don't wait. Just go now and subscribe now. That would be just fantastic. And also, we're all learning that clicking on the bell with all, not personalized, but all, really, really helps. So
It does.
as a favor, we would really be grateful for that.
Mhm. Yes.
Ooh, someone had a good comment. Sorry, Tiger Dragon had a good
Mhm.
comment about my 9 of Cups and thinking maybe there's something spreading through water, and that's kind of what that meant. I didn't look at it that way, but that's a great.
all
hint.
that oil that's in our water over there in the Middle
Mhm.
East. All that
Yeah.
water, that all those oil wells being blown up and everything. What do you think
Mhm.
that oil's got to go somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah. And they don't forget the world does turn. So I mean, don't act like it can't get everywhere on Earth. So yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mom.
everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. We had so much fun.
Thank you.
Us four will be back June 21st.
17th? Oh, 21st. Yep.
Yeah, June
21st,
21st.
PM again.
Yes. Thank you,
Eastern.
guys. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
1 o'clock
Bye.
Bye.